Yo, what is up guys, my name is AFC Dino and welcome to a PvP talk video about Pokeone. Cause I just woke up and when I opened the P1 client, I saw that the client needed an update. So I checked out the patch notes on the Pokeone Discord server. Link is down in the description if you want to check it out. There are definitely a lot of interesting updates in this patch. And I basically want to talk about the update in which Weavile and the Damprock got banned from PvP ranked. I basically want to give my opinion about the bans and about the item and the Pokemon. And before we start, guys, I am not a member of this PvP council, so I did have no impact in the decision. It was also not my decision, so if you do not agree with this, please do not blame me. But let's go right into the first topic, being Damprock being banned from Pokémon ranked. And when Damprock first got released, guys, our rain teams were pretty much broken. There's no arguing about this, because if you did not have a Blissey or a bulky water type with a good special defense on your team, then you would pretty much get destroyed. Because with Swift Swim, your whole team would get outsped, and nothing can really switch into a water attack in the rain, especially a Surf or Hydro Pump from Kingdra in the rain. Nothing can switch into it. Everything will pretty much get KO'd or 2-hit KO'd on switch. We did get the Eviolite afterwards though, so Chansey did become godlike, pretty much putting Blissey in the dust. And on the next day after the Eviolite drop, we got the Assault Vest, which does raise the special defense, so Pokemon like Tangrowth, Slowbro, Slowking and other bulky Pokemon also got a lot better. But even with these items, I think rain is still too much, because you could play the Weather War, you could try to counter it with Sand or with Sun, but Tyranitar and Hippowdon do not appreciate tanking a water type attack. Same goes for Ninetales, even though the Sun does reduce water type attacks by half. It's still super effective, so it will still do some damage against Ninetales, and Stealth Rocks is also a thing. So it's really difficult to counter rain with weather, with Sand or with Sun. So I do agree with the Damprock ban. But once Unova drops, I think Damprock should be unbanned, because with Unova being released, Pokemon like Ferrothorn and Jellicent get released, and they can do very well against rain teams. There are also a lot of other Pokemon that can do really well, so definitely unban Damprock when Unova releases devs. Yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about with the Damprock. Let's talk about Weavile now, because I think this decision is really big, guys. Because Weavile was pretty much used in every team, including mine. I did spam Weavile a lot. It got me a lot of wins, and it did very well for me. So even with this, I still agree with Weavile being banned. Because with Weavile being banned, I can finally stop using Suicune. Because the reason I was spamming Suicune that much lately was because of the rain teams and because of Weavile. Because Suicune can switch in against a lot of rain abusers, and it can also switch into choice band Weavile pretty well, not caring about any attacks besides the first knockoff. If it's a sword stance set, it's a whole different story, because then it becomes a bit RNG, because you need to hit Scald with Sleep Talk. But Suicune was a pretty good way to deal with the Suicune. But yeah, I can finally use it less, and I'm happy about this because I despise using Suicune, because I think it's really easy to use and it's really boring, because most of the times you are just trying to PP stall against things you cannot beat. And the Rest, Calm Mind, Sleep Talk combination is also really boring to watch for you guys. So I'm really happy that I can finally use Suicune much less. And one thing I'm also happy about is that with Weavile gone, I can finally use my most favorite Pokemon, being Alakazam. Because one of the reasons I didn't play Alakazam was because of Weavile running around. Because Weavile is faster than Alakazam, and Pursuit is a guaranteed kill on Alakazam. Whether Alakazam stays in or switches out, it will die to a Choice Bandit or Life Orb Pursuit. So I'm really happy about this. And yeah, one thing you could do with Alakazam to deal with... I'm still a bit sick, guys, but I'm getting better, so sorry about this. One thing you could do with Alakazam is run Choice Scarf to kind of beat the Weavile. To cheese the Weavile, but I don't think Choice Scarf Alakazam is that great. Because the only reason you would want to use Choice Scarf on Alakazam is if you have Trick. And if that's your plan, then Alakazam really only does that. Because without a Life Orb or Choice Specs, Alakazam won't have the damage to kill bulky Pokemon like Gliscor. Because it doesn't matter which Gliscor set it is, without the Life Orb or Choice Specs, Alakazam won't be able to KO it, to hit KO it, because Gliscor can heal it up with the Poison Heal and knock it out with Earthquake or Knockoff. And talking about Gliscor, Gliscor will become godlike, guys. I swear. Because one of the most used checks for Gliscor was Weavile. Because Weavile was able to KO Gliscor from full with Icicle Crash or Ice Punch. And with Weavile gone, now you have to rely on things like Starmie or other special attackers with strong water type or ice type attacks to knock out Gliscor, or strong physical water type attackers like Gyarados and Azumarill. Even Ice Punch from most things won't even be able to knock it out if it's not stabbed. Even a Choice Band Ice Punch from things like Toxicroak cannot KO Gliscor, I think. Even if Gliscor is not even if it's a specially defensive Gliscor. So that is really crazy. Gliscor has a lot of physical bulk. So Gliscor becoming godlike. And with Weavile gone, also a lot of Psychic type Pokemon will get more used. Especially Slowbro. Because the reason people were using Slowbro less was because of the knockoff. Yeah, knockoff is really a thing, guys. But I was basically running Colbur Berry on my Slowbro. Because with Colbur Berry, super effective Dark type attacks get halved. So Choice Bandit Weavile was never able to 2-hit KO Slowbro without an item with knockoff. Because it won't be a 2-hit KO, and then Slowbro is able to 1v1 the Weavile pretty much in that situation. But yeah, now I can run things like Rocky Helmet, like Leftovers, perhaps Assault Vest, even an eject button to cheese some Pokemon on my Slowbro, and I can do pretty well with that. So I'm really happy about this. And Gliscor was the fastest, most viable physical attacker. Ninjask and Aerodactyl are obviously faster, but they weren't as viable as Weavile. So to make up for Weavile being banned, you do need a fast physical attacker. So I bet a lot more Choice Scarf Pokemon will be used, like Garchomp, like Flygon, and they didn't really have any usage before because Gliscor could easily check them with Ice Shard. So definitely Garchomp and Flygon will be used more. And one thing about the knockoff though, that I think knockoff is the reason Weavile got banned, because nothing appreciates getting its item knocked off. Not even Suicune, not even Clefable, even though they can switch into it. Because Suicune, like I said previously, Suicune can switch into Weavile, but it still doesn't appreciate losing its leftovers. Same goes for Clefable, because Clefable can switch into the knockoff, but then it will lose its leftovers, and with the leftovers gone, Clefable cannot switch into Icicle Crash anymore because it will get 2-hit KO'd most likely. So that is really big, and that's the reason why I think Weavile got banned. But what we saw in the patch notes that Z moves and Mega Evolutions are implemented. Only the AI can use them at the moment, so only the computer can use them at the moment. But once these things get available for the players out there, I think Weavile should be unbanned, because Mega Stones and Sea Crystals cannot be knocked off, so it cannot be removed from a player. You cannot remove them with Trick or anything. So Weavile and other knockoff users won't get the extra damage from knockoff, because those Pokemon won't lose the items if they use these items. So things like Scizor, like Venusaur will be great counters to Weavile. So definitely unban Weavile when these things get released, developers. But that's basically everything I wanted to say about these bans. If you guys do not agree with my opinion, you can leave a dislike, but if you like the video, please hit the like button. Also leave a comment down below with your opinion about these bans. I really would like to read those. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of PvP videos, I do a lot of battles, so if you guys want to learn about battling or just be entertained, definitely make sure to subscribe. But that's basically it. So peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.